Welcome to an Avago Technologies reference application presentation. Today our focus will be on isolation amplifiers, digital optocouplers, and gate drivers for automotive hybrid vehicle powertrain applications. Avago Technologies industrial products with AEC-Q100 testing are used in the hybrid vehicle drivetrain control system, including the electric motor drive system, battery management system, and charging system. Devices qualified to AEC-Q100 testing requirements operate over temperature range as wide as -40 degrees C to 125 degrees C. Avago IGBT gate drivers are used in inverters, AC to DC and DC to DC converters, and motor drive systems. Isolation amplifiers, based on Avago's Delta Sigma technology, measure current, voltage, and temperature. Our digital optocouplers are used throughout the hybrid vehicle for connection to the onboard vehicle communications and control buses. This diagram shows the major components of an HEV's powertrain. Isolation amplifiers are used for current, voltage, and temperature monitoring in the AC to DC and DC to DC converter subsystems and motor drive subsystem. Digital optocouplers are used to provide isolation between high and low voltage systems. Isolated IGBT and power MOSFET drivers provide the drive needed to turn on and off the switching devices very quickly for low power dissipation. Avago drivers also include circuits that protect the expensive IGBTs and MOSFETs from damage during startup, shutdown, and system faults. Avago's R-squared coupler technology-based isolation amplifiers feature a thick triple insulation layer construction that forms the basis of their reinforced insulation ratings. The ACPL-782T is based on Avago's proprietary Sigma Delta analog-to-digital converter technology, and it features a fully differential topology. The ACPL-782T automotive isolation amplifiers are AEC-A100 compliant with an 891 volt peak working voltage and 6,000 volt peak transient overvoltage rating. IGBT and power MOSFET drivers are available with peak drive currents up to 2.5 amps. They are fast for minimum switching device power dissipation. The maximum working insulation voltage is 891 volts peak, and the input to output momentary withstand voltage is 3,750 volts for 1 minute. The ACPL-36JV includes switching device protection features such as desaturation protection, soft IGBT turnoff, and undervoltage lockout with hysteresis. An optically isolated fault feedback signal is also provided. Operating over temperature range of -40 degrees C to 105 degrees C, the ACPL-36JV meets AEC Q100 Grade 2 test guidelines. Digital optocouplers are used throughout a hybrid electric vehicle. Avago digital optocouplers provide the isolation and bandwidth for connecting potentially noisy power management devices to the vehicle's internal CAN bus communications bus. The ACPL-M71T, with a 35 nanosecond maximum propagation delay, uses a high-speed LED for greater transmission bandwidth, and the ACPL-M72T uses a low-current 4 milliamp LED for low power dissipation and a typical propagation delay of 60 nanoseconds. Both devices are AEC Q100 compliant, feature a 4,000 volt RMS withstand voltage for 1 minute, and operate over the -40 degrees C to 125 degrees C temperature range. Avago has superior solutions for the hybrid vehicle drivetrain control system, including the electric motor drive system, battery management system, and charging system. Based on our R-squared coupler technology, we offer IGBT gate drivers for inverters, AC to DC and DC to DC converters and motor drive, isolation amplifiers for monitoring current, voltage, and temperature, and finally, digital optocouplers for connection to the onboard vehicle communication buses.